Pope Francis, the Divine One, by Group 8. As Jesus has asked his disciples in Matthew 16, "Who am I to you?" Simon was the only apostle to tell Jesus, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." After this, in Matthew 16:17-19, Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Joah, because flesh and blood have not revealed this to you, but my Father in heaven. And I say to you that you are Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. I will give to you the keys to the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth shall be loosened in heaven." So why does the Catholic Church need a pope? Jesus himself established the role of the Pope and gave it to Peter. He gave Peter the authority to unite Catholics from around the world and to take care of the kingdom of heaven on earth when Jesus leaves. The kingdom of heaven is combined with the head of the Catholic Church, which is God himself, and the body of the Catholic Church. The body of the Catholic Church is the combination of the Pope, bishops, and prophets. With this, it is important for the Catholic Church to have a pope for the completion of the kingdom of heaven that Jesus had planned to reconstruct when he came down from heaven.
Roles of the Pope. The Pope, as the head of the Church, leads the faithful all over the world, both directly and by bishops who oversee the diocese. He may also promote bishops to the rank of cardinal if he sees fit. A major task of the Church in each epoch of history is to pass on Jesus' message that God is love. As the prime witness of faith, the Pope plays a critical role in this. Preaching and teaching are also included, especially to non-Christians. A Pope's role is to love every single individual. He represents God's love for the world and to understand them with the interest of getting to know them.
Pope Francis responds to certain issues, science versus God. Francis weighed in on the origin of human life, stating that the Big Bang Theory did not negate, but rather necessary, the position of a divine creator. God is not a divine being or a magician, but the creator who brought everything to life. He said evolution in nature is not inconsistent with the notion of creation, because evolution requires the creation of beings that evolve. Climate change. The Pope put the weight of the Catholic Church behind a new appeal to fight climate change in a much anticipated doctrine, claiming the future of humanity is at stake and that the earth is warming. Francis stated that humans have a moral duty to protect the environment and that doing so is a moral imperative. Same-sex unions. In remarks review of a documentary film, Pope Francis expressed support for the same-sex civil unions, a notable change from his predecessors who initiated the church's acceptance of gay people. They are divorced and remarried. Recently, Francis issued a strong call for the church to welcome divorced and remarried Catholics. Such couples are not excommunicated and they absolutely must not be treated the way Francis told a Vatican crowd. They always belong to the church, even though such Catholics are currently prohibited from receiving the Eucharist, the fundamental sacrament of the religion. Francis asks pastors to receive those who have remarried without an annulment.
Together with Pope Francis, number 1, pray. Pope Francis's first words as a pope was, "Let us pray for one another. Let us pray for the whole world. I ask that you would pray to the Lord to bless me." He tries to show us that praying can help us reflect from the world and listen to have a more holy life. Simplify. Pope Francis teaches us to live a simple life like him. He wants us to realize that what we have can be good enough for a good life. Refocus. Pope Francis wants us to think more widely and not judge others. He wants us to join him on loving everyone. Engage. Pope Francis encourages us to engage with others every day. Embrace. Pope Francis asks us to help those in need, even if we get our hands dirty. Challenge. Pope Francis urges us to stand up for what is right and rejoice. Pope Francis wants us to remain happy and enjoy life.
Pope Francis's works. Pope Francis's chosen name indicates his commitment to humility and simplicity, as well as his special concern for the poor and the planet. As part of his travels around the world, Francis has also made emotional appeals for forgiveness for past and present neglect and abuse in the Church, as he did in Mexico in 2016, Bangladesh in 2017, Ireland in 2018, and Romania in 2019. Pope Francis is allowing open discussion and debate in the Church. He is not scandalized by disagreements, even over doctrine.